That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you can't go get it this
bitch, you wanna take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.
What up? What it is, what it do? Welcome to another episode of More to Discuss. I am your host, NunFlyyer. And I'm here with my daughter and beautiful co-host, the Toad.
What it do, baby boos? What is
We'll keep back on our consecutive bullshit. This is our second consecutive week in a row that we back on this bitch. After taking baby hiatuses. How was your week?
It was good. It was actually really good. I could not wait to be off. It was my 6 days a week work week, so but it was good though. Overall, it was great. Everybody kept telling me how cute I was this week, and I just wondered like, do I look like a foot every other time? Which I do that. Like, I put a little bit more effort this week, so. Yeah.
And it's been noticed. That's what I'm talking about.
For sure.
Effort is being appreciated. Sure.
Definitely was.
That's good shit. Good shit. No, as for me, it's been a week, man. You know what I'm saying? Working. Coming home. Fixed the radiator. That was dope.
At your house?
Yeah. On a car.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. That sounded more like a car thing. That sounds like at your house. What? Radiator.
Definitely a car thing. The car thing to keep your car from overheating. That's the thing.
Okay, that's what that. Okay. It's connecting the dots.
Or should I say one of the car things, because there's a couple car things that make your car overheat. But I fixed the radiator part of the things that make your car heat. Yes. So I did that. You know what I'm saying? I still got that in me. Other than that, nothing, man. Work. Preparing for this, looking up stuff that we can talk about, like stuff we about to talk about. And one of the first stuff that we plan on talking about is going to be because I was supposed to talk about this last week. Right?
Yeah, we gotta start it. Yep.
I was informed by our super illustrious producer that the clips we can't. So first of all, what it is this dude is basically just talking about how, in defense of his daughter, after being bullied by another student of her same age, and after having done everything, talked to the principal, talked to school, talked to the other parent, blah, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
The little girl was still being bullied, right? Okay. Now, the father actually has clips up, right? I didn't pull up those clips. I could have, but I didn't. I was like low-key lazy and pulled the first thing I could find. And with that being said, we couldn't pull the audio that, we would have liked. But to sum it all up, my man went in defense of his daughter to the school with his brothers and jumped the father of the daughter who was bullying his daughter. I'm sure everybody knows the story. It's all the rage, about a month old.
Yeah, I've definitely heard it. It's been popping on my Instagram for sure.
Right, quick, right? It done went virus and everything, probably a couple times over. So I wanted to talk about that because, being a father.
I have mixed feelings about it.
Of a daughter who I don't believe ever be bullied. Well, father of 3 daughters, actually, but one of which who is around the same age of said young lady in question, right?
Okay.
So I'm all for it. I believe he did right, especially after exhausting all of the possibilities. However, I don't agree with the method. Like, for sure, you know, sticking up for your kid. You done
Yeah,
tried the peaceful way.
yeah.
Blocka, yada yada yada. Right. So I don't know if the dude just ain't had no hands. Where he felt he had to jump the dude, like where he felt he had to bring
Like,
people, or was it the point of seeing him be punished, or punishing him, you know, past the extent of a regular, you know, fade for what he, you know, allowed for his kids to do to his kids, you know, his daughter do to his daughter or whatever. Or you know, he was just trying to embarrass the man in front of his kid.
yeah, you know, it's like I've been trying to handle things the adult way, because that's honestly probably something that I would do too. Like, I was trying to handle things the adult way. I, you know, went like you said, went through the first going through everything to everything. You still don't want to come to no type of resolve. Okay, so your daughter's still doing this to my kid as a result of no actual reprimanding going on, right? Your kid is still probably bullying my kid. So I'm about to come bully you so that your kid can see what it's like.
Yeah, but does bullying entail jumping though? That they jumped that man. They didn't just like he didn't just catch a fade.
Like a part of it. Like that's a part of it.
Um,
It's in those lines of things.
Now understand when you're in a situation where you don't control, because you can to an extent control what your kids do and cannot do. If I talk to you as a man and tell you your kid's bullying my daughter and you don't whip your daughter ass and it's still continuing, because apparently it's continuing because she don't give a fuck about what you're talking about, or you just didn't say shit to her, which means you don't care.
Exactly.
And what do you expect me to do?
And that's where I'm at. That's where my stance on the entire thing goes. What do you expect me to do? And I think that he wasn't right. Granted, now jumping probably a little extensive. Maybe he just really wanted to punk him like that. But I definitely feel like he definitely could have shot the one with his ass and did not have to take it all the way to the whole jumping situation. I think it definitely could have been resolved outside of that. But yeah.
See, it's definitely a whole you get what you get at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever comes to you, come to you. I'm just saying, I just don't think they should have jumped the man. I think that's some, you know, I don't know, overkill. But when you're trying to prove a point, you're trying to prove a point. And you can't tell that man.
I was gonna say, like, what's overkill? Because you gotta think about it like this. He's defending his child.
Yeah, true that.
He ain't kill him.
True that.
So it's like I'm trying to get you to understand, feel as deeply about it as I do. And if the only thing that's gonna make you feel as deeply about it as I do is whooping your ass, then I guess we just gonna have to do that.
But that's what I'm saying. An ass whooping ain't got to be a complete. I mean, I guess it does. Okay, again,
I'm like,
you know, a man's revenge is a man's revenge, and he take it to the extent that he wants to. That is his prerogative. That is his right. It's your vengeance, my nigga. Venge out. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't think I'd have jumped him. I definitely whooped his ass. I just don't think I'd have jumped him. Probably would have had the homies there just in case he whooped my ass, so the point could still get across.
but then at
Make
that
sure
point,
he don't leave there without an ass whooping.
that point,
But at the same time, I wouldn't try to run the ones first, though.
But at that point, is that not the same thing?
No. Because, you know, if I don't win and I just whoop his ass, then he not being jumped. He just got knocked out, snuffed out a couple times. You know what I'm saying? The homies is like, make sure nobody else jump in. They, you know what I'm saying? They might, if they get their own licks in, it's on their own volition. I did what I came to do. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you know, spoils go to the victor, right? So now that you knocked out, and they may need a couple dollars, and they go through your pockets. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I did what I came to do. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't be the sole intention for them niggas to come and we all whoop your ass. Now, in the event that I ain't getting a good one in, and my man is getting me or whatever, then they can, you know what I'm saying, take him out, dust him off, and prove the point.
Didn't want any possible.
Yeah, he didn't want no losses. I understand that, but you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
No loss. responsibility.
I'm avenging my kid. I'm gonna at least get a fair one to try.
Loss prevention, nigga. We
But he was gonna take a loss anyway. He was gonna take a loss anyway if the homies is there. You know what I'm saying? The homies is there and I ain't winning. He gonna take a loss regardless. So he was gonna take a loss that day. He's gonna either take a loss with the ones, or he gonna take a loss with the fews. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he took a loss with the fews.
So I commend the man. We gotta protect your kids at all costs, especially fathers, especially black fathers, because they think we ain't out here. My kid playing on the goddamn PlayStation, my son, and he on the internet and shit on through the headphones and shit. And these little kids is hell bent on. The little kids are still hell bent on. Huh?
That is a wicked place, man.
Yeah. I know. I'll be on the show.
On the game is crazy. Like, I don't know if it's sustainable. I'd be damn here. Just my boyfriend, little headphones. He be over here playing Call of Duty and 2K and all that nonsense and Apex and stuff. Them motherfuckers was ruthless.
Yeah, they be talking shit. So they be on that motherfucker talking about, because my Trey be talking about his dad and dad. Everybody on that motherfucker like, you ain't got no dad. I be having to talk on the motherfucking headphones and everything. And they think just because you black, you don't have no dad. I'm like, nigga, we out here. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, this ain't no 80s or 60s or whatever the fuck that shit was popping like that. It ain't popping like that no more. Dads is out here. Black dads is out here fathering and all the shit. Like, what are you talking about?
Daddy trying to say my boy had no dad. What the fuck?
Like, is that still a thing? Is that, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is though. No, it's still a really big thing, and I feel like that's dope that you are there to correct that idealization. Because yeah, that's the type that they be saying on there. That's so crazy.
Yeah, they be on their bullshit.
They're ruthless, like ruthless. I've heard some of the most insane comments, okay, over these games, little things, and I'm just like, bro.
I don't even tell him shit. I hear that motherfucker talking too much shit. I make him turn the mic off. Take the headphones off. Nigga, you want to play, but pull that shit out of there. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, whoa. So when you get in the game, you whoop a nigga ass.
And talk shit. I guess that shit, you know, I don't be online like that with the gameplay. So I'm not really in that world. But I know niggas do. And I know, you know what I'm saying, he gonna want to be on there with his little friends and shit playing this game. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying, trying to stop him from doing none of that shit. But what I do is monitor that shit. And if I hear that motherfucker on some bullshit, because he be talking this shit too, but he know, you know, what he can and cannot say. Does he get on that motherfucker, start to calling niggas gay and all this fucking black monkeys and shit? And I'd be like, nah, I mean, you gotta pull those off. You already know. We don't do that. All the nigga, you ain't shit, so you ain't nothing.
That's
you can't.
Though.
Yeah, you get up there and talk shit when you get to insulting people, or it get to a situation where they're insulting you. You don't have to engage in that, bro. Pull the headphones off and let your game speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to engage in that shit. So I'll be trying to reel that shit in. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking shit and you doing you can't fuck with me's and, you know what I'm saying, you ain't nothing to do with you sorry in this game. Like, you need to stick to other shit. Like, talking shit, that's different. But when you get to insulting people and spewing that bullshit back and forth, that shit we ain't finna do that. You don't have to do that to enjoy this game, bro. And if you do, then you shouldn't be playing with those people or playing that particular game. Whatever it is that's bringing that energy up out of you like that, you don't need that shit.
Oh, it's weird. That's what's wrong. The game, like, they want you to catch them out like a dog. Like a dog.
Now, it's a lot of weenie ass niggas who was used to talking shit and getting socked on, and now they can talk shit and not get socked on. They just take that shit like,
yeah. So
like niggas.
I'm talking about they take it all the way across the board. Like, talking about your mama, your grandmama, all that
shit, and whatever they can pull up. Talk about your race, your voice, whatever the fuck, right? But the crazy shit is why motherfuckers get upset is nigga, they don't even know you, first of all. And second of all, if they was right next to you, they would be talking shit. So why are you even engaging in that fuck shit? Like, why do you let these people, because niggas be having niggas mad and be throwing their controllers and shit. Cussing out little kids and shit. Like, this motherfucker like 14. This motherfucker 12, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, you don't really have to be arguing with that nigga like that. You know?
12-year-old out though.
So
Every time.
the interweb definitely a wicked place, but again, he gonna have to learn how to navigate that shit because it is his world, nigga. This is his time. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't have to engage on nigga on the streets with that fuck shit. You don't have to do that shit online either. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to. It's not a mandatory thing. So we working on that, man. We are working on that. But yeah, though, shout out to my nigga who jumped the people. I had a message go through. My bad. Yeah, shout out to a man who jumped the people over his daughter. Because goddamn it, if you raise bullies, you get your ass beat like a bully. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta raise better kids. Goddamn it, raise better kids.
I would have did it.
Real food.
Okay.
Yeah, because that type of shit to get you beat up in front of your daughter, and now she don't know what to do with herself, and then she got to go back to school, and everybody go talk about her. Like, you and your daddy got their ass, but that's crazy.
She thinks like, damn, my daddy got jumped because of me.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like,
my fault.
And then everybody,
Got
she probably gonna have her friends that be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, your daddy got jumped. Like, he should have bobbed instead of weed, girl. He should have bobbed instead of weed." Oh, if I was your daddy, I would have ran.
Your uncle's at. Why was your daddy out there by himself with your uncle was at?
And then the aftermath that could come from that shit, because you know, people ain't nobody changed schools from what I hear. So if that nigga have cousins or uncles or brothers or something and decide to come up to this bitch and shoot the school up after you, you know what I'm saying? Conflict resolution is a real thing, man. You gotta, you know, good thing that type of shit happen, but it does.
No, and it's very dangerous because I feel like a man, like, you know, pride, get up, you know, you see, he takes all the kids in there, whole time you late, drop your kid off, he done sprayed up the car, he'll throw y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody.
On some fuck shit, on some, because he couldn't accept jumping.
Mm-hmm. So you guys also gotta be careful with that as well, because you never know with the next person is.
Hey, and lucky they ain't in my family, because that should be brought up every motherfucking get together, everybody, man. When you got your ass whipped in front of your daughter, like, he couldn't talk shit to nobody. He could talk shit to nobody.
Talk about that. That's gonna have to be discussed at any given moment.
All the shits, right? All the nigga, you ain't called nobody, nigga. That's crazy. You just literally took that ass off. No, that's cool for sure. You shouldn't be raising such a little horrible child. That's what happens when we have badass kids. Nigga. That shit started at home.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All the years of whooping your kids, to your kids getting your ass whooped. How that work?
It's probably like the best moment for your kids. Like, especially if you like whoop your kids' ass, like your kids probably love that.
Isn't that like the ultimate karma though? Like, that's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell. But yeah, shout outs, man. Y'all raise better kids so y'all don't get your asses whooped one day. Now, next topic, right? This is a shocker to me, because I have people that live in Texas, San Antonio. I believe there's some Houstoners in there somewhere. But man, Houston is lit up. Houston is lit up. Like,
everybody has HIV out there, apparently.
But they say the numbers, the HIV numbers are up there too. But it was sexually transmitted infections across the board.
Yeah.
From syphilis, gonorrhea, whatever else you could pass through the two passageways, man. And of course, HIV. So, yeah, Texas is hot right now.
Have you ever had an STD before?
No.
Me neither.
But I mean, okay. Again, a lot of my formative years were spent in prison. And then I got out to a relationship. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm super Dave and nobody like that. I just really haven't had the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I escaped it all the little couple years I was a kid, because again, I was arrested from 18. And then within 8 months I was out. I was yo mama, and on his shit through that 8 months. I think it was just your mom was the only person I was sexting through that 8 months because immediately after that we was getting money, so we was just like living this shit. But yeah, I skirted all that shit as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I didn't have the opportunities as an adult because I've been locked up, goddamn it, and or married for that matter. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing special for me.
I mean, but that's good because you know what I'm saying. Whereas me, I just have always been like a super careful person, like terrified for that specifically. Um, don't play those games at all. Scared as fudge.
No, that's a beautiful thing. And although the whole motherfuckers not using condom thing is all the rage, this information right here, as true or as may or false as it may be, because again, people, information found over the webs, a couple different sources. We don't know. Nigga, I don't live in Houston, California, right here. Our numbers don't look nothing like that. So I don't know. But if it is true, goddamn it, y'all better. I hope that the condom prices are increasing around the Houston area. Like I would damn sure hope so, because Plan B don't kill AIDS or HIV. Excuse me.
Come on, or blue waffles.
You know, none of that shit.
I guess I just feel like, not to say like, everybody should be able to, squat body fluids and do all that stuff without, any issues or like, no. But it's like, y'all got you some dirty work done. You know sting when you pee. You know your wee itchy. You know your coochie itchy. You know something's not right. Like I don't care what nobody says, but like, especially the female body, like when these people do it, like, oh, I didn't know. Your body told you one way or another. You ignored that shit. Like our body tells us when something's off, slightly off, and I feel like a lot of people just be ignoring that, and then
that's all to be.
They meeting this next person knowing they just had sex with somebody 2 days ago raw. They've been feeling funny ever since. Let's disregard that I've been feeling funny for these past couple of days because I'm at this bar right now and this nigga right here starting to look like Chris Brown off the side. This is how bitches be thinking. So then you leave the bar with him because he done bought you 5 shots, you feeling sexy. Leave the bar with him. Do the same thing you just did 2 days ago with somebody else with this nigga. Now you feeling extra weird 2 more days later.
Properly weird now.
Because one person had another person had the Now you out here.
Right quick, all at the same time.
Literally. Like people, I just feel like it's scary. And then for me, knowing like some people that live out there, like young people, that is a scene for like a lot of like basketball players and stuff like that. Like people that got money to throw at situations are out there just free dicking.
Right.
Slanging and janging.
Well, I mean, a lot of the times, as a dude, being a dude, and it's fucked up to have to put this type of responsibility on y'all being women, but niggas technically only do what y'all allow us to do, outside of being forced to do shit that y'all don't want to do. I'm taking that off the board because that's different shit. But in fucking consensual, intimate situations, we only go as far as y'all let us go. Like we only get away with what y'all allow us to get away with.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, like
But see, also that doesn't mean it's only your responsibility. Plus, niggas should care more about themselves and worry about the woman you dealing with because you met this broad on the internet, nigga, like everybody else did. So what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's on everybody for sure, always and forever. But you are the last line of defense, though. Believe that.
No, not agree.
A nigga will crash out over some pussy regardless. Nigga wouldn't give a damn. Nigga will crash right out over it. Nigga wouldn't give 2 fucks.
Nah, and I feel like a lot of people don't take responsibility or, like you said, take care of themselves for that matter of the fact that and that's it because it's just like sex, 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 sex. Free clinic. Oh, somebody can cure cool, get a shot. Sex, 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 sex. Like it's just passing it around. There's nobody, nothing to sacred to nobody no more. Everything is just all out there. It's all out there, and everybody's just sharing it.
I mean, it's one or two things you can do, fellas. One or two things you can do. A, start buying up your condoms, man. Using them bitches.
Really?
One time.
You're Willie.
Excuse me. Wrap that shit up. You know, if you love yourselves, because you never know what these broads is on.
Come on, like you just never know. Like she could have literally just got gangbanged in the back of an alley. Why would you?
Or
do
two, nigga, be with the one you're gonna be with, and make
that?
sure she ain't cheating on
Girl.
you by
If you-
insisting on quarterly pussy checks. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure she ain't
Come
out there sliding
on,
around.
y'all could be safe together, and as long as you and your woman,
Yeah, you can be raw all day with your wife or whoever you gonna be with, but other than that, I mean, if you're out there slutting,
nothing going on.
wrap that joint up. You know
Don't
what I'm
be
saying?
out here. Don't be out here, cause I hate this as well. Don't be out here. You got your woman. You know what I'm saying? And then you still out here free digging. You know what I'm saying? Bringing back the itches and scratches to your bruh. Back.
No, that's how that shit spread though. That's what's fucked up because that bitch got another nigga too, I'm sure, and she's spreading that bitch that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. It's like y'all, and that's nothing two people do. Like people get together, right? I mean, having sex with each other out, but then decide to want to cheat on each other, but then y'all not smartly doing shit. Y'all are out here just having sex. Y'all don't think about the fact that you actually have to go home to somebody else, and not to say that y'all gonna do it, but I mean, if y'all trying to keep it covered up, that y'all not do what y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do with each other. So just be faithful, be clean, be safe. Safe sex is the best sex. If you don't like condom, pick your person, and
Right.
try not to make the football team. Unless that is your truest desire.
Man, hey, protect yourself at all times. At all times, because man, you never know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just look, okay, all the times that motherfuckers wasn't catching nothing, but be on Maury and find out their kids ain't theirs. Like, could you imagine if those numbers were mixed with STDs or STIs now? You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine? That's not your kid, nigga, but you did get the root from her, though. That is yours. Y'all share that together.
You still, it's your, like, yeah, you got her pregnant. You nutted her, but it wasn't a child.
It is not your kid, but she did give you the clap, my nigga.
It wasn't a child. It was gonorrhea. I'm so sorry, sir.
Right, like that's
you're not the father. You are still positive though, but you're not the father. But you is positive though. You need to get that checked out, my boy. I forgot to let you know that part. Like that's fucked up. Like that's fucked up. Like that's fucked up. That's so wrong.
It's
like,
not your kid, but you might want to seek a physician, my nigga. You might want to talk
like
to your
what? I feel
yeah,
like that's also another way to become in the domestic violence situation, because if it's supposed to be just us, bitch, you out here fucking somebody else, and now I got all this. Because especially if I'm not out here doing that, and there's no reason for me to be itching and scratching. If you was just out with your homegirls, now all of a sudden not mentioning. I'm talking about what? Whoop your ass.
See, I believe that once that shit come out in court, the person who was burnt should be justified for whooping that ass. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Show.
What's going on other than that? On this particular case, sir, you are free, or ma'am, you are free. If I was you, whoop that ass again, because he know he should have been out there like that.
I'm on the stairs like this, Your Honor. Honestly, no. Honestly, hear me out. Because for real, Your Honor, put yourself in my shoes, please. Just give me, please. Just give me 3 finish it. Let me explain it to you. This is the love of your life. Y'all to be married in June, nigga. You allow this woman to live her life, Your Honor. She come home every Saturday. Extra creamy. I fought for it. Now come to find out that cream was Jareen.
Wow.
Come on. And she giving it to me like it's something else. Now I'm burning up and I beat this bitch. Your Honor. Like, wouldn't you do the same? I even licked it, Your Honor. I sucked another man's cream out of my woman.
Oh.
And
No.
you need to not beat her up? What? Like, y'all just stop cheating out here, man. Stop passing diseases. Stop mixing and swapping genitalia, juices, and all that good stuff. Because what?
She said, and I licked it.
That's like what? Like,
yeah, if I was a judge, I would have had to let y'all go ahead. I'd have cleared the courtroom up in the front. Y'all gotta go ahead and get it in again, nigga. I gotta go ahead and get it in again, man. Ma'am, whoop her ass again.
Yeah.
Bailiffs, watch out, ma'am.
Literally, everybody let them just get him the floor. Get him the floor.
Right quick. Hey, it's a lot of room in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, you gotta swear right now.
It's a lot of room in the courtroom. Y'all go ahead and get on down. Y'all need gloves? I get some gloves in here. No? Okay.
Does that make you feel more comfortable?
Yeah. Whoop her ass again, because that's the bullshit.
Outrageous.
But yeah, I honestly think that should be like the law. Like when the police pull up or whatever, or y'all go to court or whatever. Yeah, nigga. Oh, you did what? Oh, you dirty nigga. Ass whooping justified, nigga.
Let him swear up. Swear the floor.
Because that's crazy. Yeah, man, respect yourselves and others. Especially when you're dealing with intimate matters, man, because that shit got Texas lit up right now. And I don't know what state you may be listening from or what state you may be in, but I'm sure you don't want your state lit up. So, aid in the help keeping the state cool, nigga. Wrap your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shake niggas' hands. I don't want nothing.
Yeah. All those out there sledding, boy, be careful. Because they out there passing it around. They more than welcome to give you some if you want some.
Molly, man, you better chill out.
Cause I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I don't want nothing to do with that one.
Oh shit.
Speaking of something I don't want nothing to do with, I just want to say before we get into this very heavy matter, very touching. Rip to your boy, young, still cool, yeah. Sunset and sunrise day, the same day did for you. That's crazy.
So that's drill rap for you. You know there. That's all I can say about that, man. Florida drill rap is real. I guess they had to show and prove that they was like Chicago and all the rest of them, nigga, New York and London and all them other motherfuckers killing nigga over this bullshit. Yeah, man, they had this mom on the web talking about she never approved of it. But if you grown, and he never listened to me. All of the things, all of the plight, but at least she kept it real. Most mothers be like, he was the sweetest, kindest person. My baby ain't never met nobody no harm. Nah, that nigga was out there gangbang. You ain't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was looking forward to it or anticipating it or whatever, however that go. And but he was out there doing that. That is drill rap, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up for sure. But I mean, it's what they own.
It's one of those things, like, is it really worth it?
No. Hell no. Life is way too precious for any of that shit to be worth it. But I mean, never been a holier than thou type of nigga. Motherfuckers have been in his fair share of gunplay and all that fuck shit when I was a kid, but it was different though. Like these niggas is like on some disrespect shit. Niggas is on
that's
some.
That's what I was about to say. Like this new age of gangster air quotes, you know. It's so heartless. It's so careless. Like I remember when it was like at least like boundaries that would not be crossed. You know what I'm saying? Like certain ways things are being done, certain way people are handling stuff. Now it's just like I'm lighting the whole car up, whoever's in it, I don't care. Not let me make sure this nigga by himself. I need to drop off all his homies. I know it's only him in the black truck. No, they don't care. Like it's just whatever they gotta do is shoot up a car, shoot up a house, shoot up auditorium, shoot up anything to get your target. Whatever is in between you and that target is off of that media, that crossfire. And I think it's just so
sad. So I can't even sit here in front again. I know niggas out who back in my day when we was doing our shit was the gunner in the hood. The nigga was a chipper, and you know it didn't take much for a nigga to chip a nigga right off because that's what he did. Like he didn't give a fuck. A real disdain for life. Like fuck you. It's either you or me, and I don't give a fuck whether you thought it was me or not. Niggas gonna always be you type of shit, right?
Yeah.
You know, literal hot boys for real. So I know that spirit is the same spirit. I know it's the same shit. So I can't talk shit about it because it's that spirit is gonna live on regardless. It's just gonna manifest through different types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Or through different errors. You know what I'm saying? But it's that same spirit. But it don't make it no righter. Right. I can only talk that shit as an older cat because I've seen the pain, been through and experienced the pain that type of shit brings you. So I can talk this type of shit now because I know. Been a victim of it. You know what I'm saying? In a few ways. So that's why it's so ridiculous to me because I know now. But as a kid, like them, man, you couldn't tell me shit. Niggas stay with a pistol and stay ready for action. You know what I'm saying? If niggas needed bigger guns, they stayed in the trunk. Like it was not an issue. It was never an issue. We didn't go looking for niggas though. That was never our shit. We didn't get on wax to just disrespect niggas in their faces and none of that shit. That wasn't never our shit. But let them niggas lurk into a territory they weren't supposed to be in, or turn up at a function when we turn up at a function too, even if it was neutral ground. Then niggas going down. If we fight, we fight. Nigga, if we shooting, we shooting. Just whatever the fuck's happening at that time. But we didn't go seeking motherfuckers unless it was a reason to go seek motherfuckers, right? Like. Motherfucker got popped and we gotta, we was minding our business. They hit a homie and we gotta go get some shit. We gotta go get some. So niggas wait to, you know what I'm saying? Pull up on a nigga, catch a nigga hella fire slipping if we can get in and out of that motherfucker at a particular time. Catch a couple young niggas lurking doing work hours so the streets ain't all that crowded and light some shit up for sure. That's gangbanging. But at the end of the day, it's a spirit that we gotta kind of vanquish or get away from.
Okay.
Because it's needed. All of this shit is needed, man. I don't. It's never a good thing, bro. But like I said, that spirit is a spirit that's going. It's a spirit that's going to be around, right? I just wish it wasn't, because niggas is killing off minds, man. Again, young men that could get changes of hearts and be inventors, athletes,
not getting the jail.
People who can literally give back to the community and to the people, and who can help other motherfuckers build. It's just we losing our people, right?
Especially the young people, like what's to come of the next generation if everybody is shot?
Right.
Now, granted, at the rate of these niggas being killed, they is also impregnating these bitches and putting more babies out there. Granted, yes. But most of them be girls who need to be boys like that for real. So it's like, like what are we doing? Like, you kill off. Like, you can only hope that your mother is young enough to have another kid if you are your mother's only son. Because that's the end of your line, period. Yeah. And I don't think about it like that. Like, I don't think people think about it like that.
No one does. They're fucking kids. Who does? No one fucking does. No one does. Who gives a fuck about that? Your homeboy killed my homeboy, so it's up. This is all
Yeah.
they worried about.
Then guess what? Now
Yeah.
your homeboy, but you was the only son. Your homeboy got 4 brothers.
Right, but I mean, hell, they don't give a fuck.
The only boy.
And out of those 4 brothers, probably one of them gonna only survive this bullshit because nigga, at least 2 of them is into the same shit together, and one of them will get caught by a stray. So that reduces your mother down to 1 son, nigga.
If that son,
And then he get hit by a bus.
that's
fucked
it.
up.
That's
But
it. It ends with your mama right there, nigga.
you see what I'm saying, though? You see what I'm
Whenever-
saying? Like, this is
That's it.
ridiculous. It's just fucking ridiculous. And being kids, you'll never think about no shit like that. It's fucked up because there's no way you can get a kid to think like that. Like, you know, I talk to my son all the time about the importance of his existence in terms of my bloodline because he is my only son.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's heavy on me that he know because I want him to understand that you can't just be out there doing stupid shit.
If we were in the road, my boy would be under so much pressure. You are an air, nigga.
Yeah. Real spill. Real fucking spill. So I kind of give it to him with the same importance in terms of nigga, you know, you can't just be out here doing no stupid shit, bro, because you gotta be here to carry this shit on. And I don't want you to rush to do it, nigga. That's not the point. Just be careful, nigga, and be smart. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that type of shit, it matters to me. So and when I see shit happening, again, because I'm grown, done lived through some shit and seen some shit, I think about all of it.
Yeah.
And you can't expect the kid to think about a portion of it, a fraction of it. You could probably talk to a motherfucker after he lose a brother and realize that his mother only got 2 more sons left. Then, but the sacrifice is already made, nigga.
Yeah, they kind of already got to be in there in order to catch that understanding.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a wicked cycle, man. And I understand the thing. I understand the fact that you got to really understand what killing a man mean to you. Like, you breaking in my house trying to take something from my family, you armed, I'm gonna kill you because I don't know what you're gonna do. You approach me on the streets, you armed, I'm gonna kill you because I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Simple words and bullshit like that, though, nah, man. Take that bullshit over there. You know what I'm saying?
The generation, though,
with that shit, bro.
generation, though, that's a part of all this shit right now is so soft. It's
And
so
that's all, man. Now, you can say what you need to say. Just say that shit over there. Don't come over here. Say that shit over there.
Words hurt worse than getting your ass. They would rather think, than hear some, oh, what you say, pow, pow, pow. Like, words really make a big of a difference. Like,
man, right quick. And a lot of times, in most conflicts, man, I'm not talking about the nigga moments. I'm talking about real life conflicts. A lot of that shit can be worked out through conversation.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And cooler heads prevail. Motherfuckers figure out a common point. Niggas move on with their life. But that's most conflicts, right? Because if it didn't, we'd have a whole lot more people not living around this joint. Because, you know, niggas step on niggas' shoe every day. You know what I mean? And you never know what corner's up under that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? So,
Amen.
you know what I mean? So most conflicts are ended rather simply, but you know, the shit that these young men are going through has nothing to do with. Like, they can talk all day, but I seen an article about a dude. I mean, I was looking at this podcast and they clipped the dude who was a drill rapper. He's like, yeah, we could talk about that peace shit all day, but you know, I got real life niggas that died to this. My little brother died to this. I got 2 cousins that died to this. Like, nigga, you don't think my family hot?
It's pain, and y'all instead of working through your pain, y'all are causing more pain.
Right, it's always pain. And then it's like, but I also got a daughter. I think I got a son on the way out there. It's like, so yeah, I want to be here to see my kids, but you know, I can be like peace for the kids and all that shit. But shit, if I'm the only one that feel that way, what does it matter? I don't know if this motherfucker feel that way because he got people that he done died too. So it's like,
with you spread that shit, bro. Like, what the
fuck? No, but that's the shit though. That's just it. You can spread that shit if you want to, but like he was saying, nigga, they got niggas that they lost and they don't tell them how they feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That could have been that nigga Ray favorite cousin. He ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit. He ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Don't care
And they ain't
about
gonna try to hear none of that shit till he chipping it off. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? So it's the pain, man. It's man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I wonder? Okay, so do you remember back when we was in school, right? And they had those people who pass out the little Bible joints. I think they'd be like individual books of the Bible, but they'd be like this big,
Yeah.
hella thin, right? Whatever the fuck it was, right? Do you think that if motherfuckers if therapists just dispatch themselves amongst the hood, like the Mormons do, and just stop to talk to some of these people that would listen? You know what I'm saying? Or like Jehovah's Witness do, they just knock on niggas' door and be like, "Man, do you need some counseling? I'm
I
going to
don't.
talk to you in the name of counseling."
I don't. I don't think that it will work strictly because the level of resistance in our community when it comes to healing,
Or just talking to people in general is
that's
crazy.
what but talking. That's why people talking is healing. You know what I'm saying? People fail to realize that it's like keep all this stuff pent up. I may not be able to physically help you, but if it takes that stress off of you so that you can have a clearer mind to try to move past or through this or come up with some sort of result. You can't do that with your mind still stuck on exactly what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've myself because I understand I'm the messenger. So I try to do that for people like sometimes I'm like just tell me about it, just get it off so that maybe after this you can try to come up with something different. And the level of people that would rather cry in silence than actually allow themselves to feel some sort of relief, however that looks. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's crying, laughing, yelling, just talking, screaming, writing, dancing, whatever. Because there's so many different ways you can get it out. They're against it. They're like, no. Why would I do that? Why the fuck would you want to sit around and hurt all day?
Why not? I mean, what's it gonna hurt?
You already hurting.
What happened?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to give it to the people. Like, yeah, for sure. But
bring it back up. But
why
you're
not?
constantly thinking about it over and 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 over again. But you don't want to bring it back up to release it. You don't want to release it. You want to hold it.
So I think a lot of people like that, right? Okay, so it's two types of people. This is what I believe. Two types. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. People who hold on to pain as a point of misery or as a point of. So you know how people be like, the world just ain't right unless something's going wrong.
Yeah.
So that type of shit. So when shit is always too right, or when the waters get still, that's always back there nagging in their mind so they can bring it up and find a reason to snap at somebody or find a reason, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no matter what's going on, something's always wrong. Life can literally be perfect, but you're gonna find something.
Right. You're gonna find something. Right. Because you got that nagging shit in the back of your head like something's wrong. I know it is. And before it get me, I gotta get it. You know what I'm saying?
And from my personal spiritual journey, what I've understood about the mind is that mindset specifically attracts those negative things. People think, "Oh, I'm riddled to bad stuff to happen to me." You literally just told yourself that. So now, next whatever comes your way is gonna be bad because you set yourself up for that mentally. So that's what you're attracting. And I try to tell people that all the time, and they sometimes pause and look at me like, "Oh shit." I could see it, but they be so far gone. It's like right back to the same shit. You should be like, almost got it. I almost made it through to you.
Almost got it.
I almost got through to you. Like, oh my gosh. If people actually took the time, and it's not even just only black people, because white people go through.
No. That's why I said just two types of people. And the other type of person, boom. Other type of person is the type of person who can compartmentalize, right? And will give it to, and these are the people who will give it to you how you want it. Smiles and frowns. They act like they let it go or they ain't tripping, but they didn't really do it. And they end up with taking themselves out, deleting themselves because the shit that they thought that they compartmentalized or the shit they thought that they had handled or you know what I'm saying, just built up, and then it was like, well, because I ain't been telling nobody, I can't get nobody this pain, so I might as well take myself out with it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to using it to affect other people, they just use it to build up on themselves, so when they end up, you know what I'm saying, boom, imploding upon themselves.
I was that person when I was younger. That's how I handled my end of the world. Like instead of putting it out on other people, I reflected it on myself.
I also have to rephrase this. I meant to say that deal with their trauma, not two different type of people, but it's two types of people who deal with their traumas in those two specific kind of ways. Because people who deal with trauma and talk it out with other folks, not even if it ain't counseling, they give it to family and friends. They let it go in prayer. They, you know what I'm saying? They really let that shit go when they over. It's over, and they can, you know what I'm saying? So. Not to say that those are only two people in the type of world, but in dealing with trauma that's and holding it in that way.
Right. Yeah, that's generally how it works when you look at the majority of people and how trauma's handled. Yeah.
You know, or they'll hold it and just keep repeating it. Just keep repeating it like
until it becomes a cycle. Now
yeah, but then the cycle generally isn't broke by them. It's generally broke by, you know, down the line because they've held that shit all their life and just kept putting it on people. You know what I'm saying? That same trauma, be it abuse, be it, you know, verbally, like, you know, if you go up in a household and your mother cuss like a sailor, 9 times out of 10, you go cuss like a sailor.
Yes.
But your kids or your grandkids may be like, dude, I didn't like being talked to like that, so I didn't talk to my kids like that.
Like that.
You see what I'm saying? And then that breaks the cycle. You know what I'm saying? But we hold traumas from, you know, DNA trauma bonds, you know, because, you know, I'm sure my great-grandmother talked to my grandmother like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and because we see everybody living and being cool and running around here living their lives, good, bad, or indifferent, don't nobody ever think of it because they figure everything happened to everybody the same way in the family, and they turned out cool. So it's like regular shit. You know what I'm saying?
But are they cool though? But did they turn out cool though? And that's another thing people don't look at.
But we don't know. As kids, especially, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. We just see everybody living their life. So when we get talked to like that, we figure, again, this is what's supposed to happen. And then you, as you grow up and you see how everybody communicate with each other, and you know what I'm saying? Then you see where it had to start with great granny in there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like me as hell, specifically, the level of chaos just on a daily basis that surrounds my mom's life. I was so used to it, living in it, that it seemed normal to me. Like, this is okay. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be allowed a house 25-8 is normal. That's cool. That's nothing.
I was low key raised around your mom and them, so I know. I was raised by your grandmama low key. So
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here now in my own solitude, nigga. It's only noise if I want it to be noise, and it's not noise on a chaotic, obnoxious level. You know, being in that environment for 3 days had me ready to pull my hair up because it's like it's too much.
Hey, so look,
like, broke that.
I was around your people when they had, what was it, 5 generations of female in one house?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes. And my mom literally kept that same dynamic, but just with her kids and friends and stuff like that. So it is chaos house, okay? And
I already know.
Like one of the things that's like, I don't want that for my kids. I want them to be able to sit back and be able to hear themselves think.
Yeah, do that shit in their space.
Yeah, I don't want that
for sure.
For my children. So it's like,
but that's how it should be. But us being families, man, you bring people in that are less fortunate, then they take advantage, so they end up being there way longer than they need to be and wearing out their welcome. But by then, their kids done corrupted your kids, and your bills are sky high, and everybody getting kicked out the spot. And, like, you know what I mean? Niggas being niggas, man, trying to look out. And that's cool because that's what you're supposed to do. But we got to get better at taking care of each other, not just siphoning and filtering and, you know what I'm saying, sucking the lives out of each other. Because before you got here, we was cool. And now that you here, we both got to leave, nigga. That shouldn't work like that.
it shouldn't even be like that. It should be a completely different thing, like a completely different.
Right, because everybody following hard times, but like you never know. And I understand this. Okay, so say like me and my brothers, everybody working, we all supporting families. It's dope. It's live, right? Nigga lose his job on some other shit. I'm not just gonna leave that nigga out there like, well, nigga, you should stay. Nah, nigga, bring your family. Come, nigga, we gonna set you up with a whole nother whoop, and we gonna get you fucked back on your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's supposed to go. That's what niggas is here for. All that, come on, nigga, you gotta do something. Damn, nigga, you still ain't find a job. Damn, nigga, really? Nah, this shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That ain't you as a man shouldn't want to sit up on a motherfucker like that.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Of using has been so heavy. A lot of men don't have that concept of I want to sit up and use my body. They're trying to see who they can sit up and use food longer.
Yeah.
The dumbest.
Yeah.
Which baby mama will let me sit at her house, get up all her food, play my game, and still fuck other hoes? Let's figure it out.
That's no man. That's something else. I'm not gonna sit here and call a motherfucker kid. If the mentality definitely is immature for sure, infantile for sure, but I don't believe there's a black man raised in any household, single parent, double parent, whatever, mother, father, that aren't raised with some sense of get out and get your own, nigga. Now you may find that other shit to be easier, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think your mama did that for another nigga, but she could have. So it's a thing.
That's what it's all about, but that's where it starts at. Because you watch your mama just go through and take whatever and do whatever, so you become that take whatever, do whatever ass nigga.
I guess, bro. Yeah, because if you're not around and you out there thriving, your son ain't see that shit. Yeah, I guess, bro. I guess the bottom line is be people. We got to be better. My man Julio. Rest in peace, my nigga. I hate that you fell in that vicious cycle of that bullshit, but man, I'm sorry to hear it. I'm saying. And to his folks, my condolences and all that shit. We losing way too many. I'm not even gonna call them soldiers because a lot of motherfuckers wasn't even meant to be that. A lot of these dudes were meant to be scholars. A lot of these dudes were meant to just be pure, simple fathers, right?
Like, shit's sad. It's very sad. And yes, like you said, much condolences to his families. So sorry for the loss. Like, I feel like some parents are burying their kids. And it's definitely supposed to be the other way around. Like,
that's so crazy.
I think that is just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
Crazy as shit, man. But yeah, that was kind of heavy, but it needs to be said. You know, it has to be discussed because this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing that you know what we got to do? We got to bring back the spotlight of the day. I let that get away from me because that's low key on me. It was my segment. I was supposed to be on top of that. I'm human. Shit happens. And all the other excuses other motherfuckers give when they don't want to do shit. But I'm gonna be on my shit though.
Okay.
And we gotta bring that back though. But yeah, man, we on our shit. I'm happy we back in the building consecutively one time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to make it a 3-peat. We're gonna see how next weekend go. Because life be life, man. And it's summertime too. I'm trying to be naked on the beach. And, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's nice and hot. Niggas ain't trying to be in the house, do none of that, but we gonna figure it out. We gonna get it to y'all. But until we do, like, share, subscribe, do all of that wonderful shit. Check out the Instagrams, man. I'm on Instagram under NunFlyyer. I'm in the building. She on Instagram under
ToJo.
One time. She, you know what I'm saying? We both got what's that other stuff? Entanglement, not entanglement. Yeah, Twitter. I'm on. Yeah, don't hit me on Twitter.
Literally all of the.
But all the shits, right? All the shits, threads.
Post notifications. Oh, nigga, because the pond be jumping. Okay.
Man, we be in this bitch, man. And the crazy shit is this
stuff coming for the summertime. Bang bangs for y'all.
Yeah, we gotta do something, man. I want to do something with some music too. This nigga Kendrick Lamar got a nigga want to do something with some music. Got to figure out how that works without getting copyrighted.
Real bad. I just don't know how to get into that.
That's what I'm saying, man. There's a lot of shit, man, on the horizon and everything that we got going on. We just got to get to it. Figure it out. We go pump this bitch out, flooded. And appreciate you for watching, though. Peace.
That's even worse. 'Cause
Grab
it's like,
my
why
shit,
you
put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like, you ain't go get it this
Bitch, you
time.
gonna take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard.
Bet you